All right, chart of the week here. Something I'm going to start doing at least once a week. SOHU. It looks fairly ugly as far as the gap down and just keeps selling, selling, selling. But we are at an area of support here where it's hitting this purple line, the 200-day plus price support. So we've got two things there, two reasons why it might bounce on Friday. SOHU right in this area. I'll only take it, of course, with a proper intraday setup, but SOHU looks good for potential bounce on Friday. I'll show you a couple other charts we'll be watching tomorrow in the chat room. BBT also down several days in a row. This is a regional bank, and then a big push on Thursday and hitting near recent lows and also hitting the 200-day. So BBT also a good candidate for a bounce. FAST getting ahead of itself to the downside. Looks like a good place for a potential bounce around 46 if it gets there. LINE, very nice move here, and then a gap up, and now it's red for 4 days on declining volume to the 8-day moving average. This is a good potential for a possible bounce. Everything I have on watch, by the way, for Friday are bounce plays, probably because the market was so weak today. OXBT from here to from 2 to almost 12 bucks. That's what we call a stupid move in stocks. But after a couple big red days, this is a good candidate for a potential bounce on Friday. What I would like to see is a fairly narrow range for a couple hours and then a high of day break. If we get that, I'll definitely go in OXBT on that high of day break, and having it on a chart can enable you to do that right when it happens and hopefully sell to people who see it lighten up the new high sticker. Now Tesla, there's really nothing on the chart here that says it should bounce on Friday, but it has fallen in 3 days from 180 to 140 roughly. So this is one kind of like OXBT. If it trades in a narrow range for a while and then lights up the new high sticker, if we can get it right on that early break of the high. And it's only a specific scenario that I'm looking for on Tesla because it's not at any kind of significant support here as far as moving averages go and price and so on. So anyway, but Tesla is a good candidate. If you get an afternoon high of day break, I bet you get a nice pop in that one. So having it on a chart enables you to get in the trade right away if it sets up that way. And WLT, very nice breakout. I think this was last Friday. Ran into the 200-day. Couple red days now on declining volume. But this was a big break. Let me try to get a horizontal line here. You can see the breakout. That's not a perfect line, but anyway, you see the breakout that it had there, and then ran into the 200-day. Now on a couple red days, this is another decent candidate for a potential bounce on Friday. Everything I've just said, of course, is dependent on what the overall S&P does as well. But we will be watching in the chat room all of these charts, and if they set up the way we teach and the way we look for, we should get some nice trades on Friday. All right, have a good night.